Hi everybody. Welcome to Chatterbox episode 4. I have a very golden special guest here with me today, Paige Sidnicki. One of my teammates who has been here 4 years, so there's 4 of us left, which is crazy. We've been through it all. But yeah, just have her here today to chat about some cool things softball wise. I mean, she's like the coolest softball player ever. And she's famous and she and she's from Vegas, so
Yeah, that's a person I know for sure.
yes, Thirsty Thursday.
What Thursday will we not be playing Thirsty Thursday?
And it's Thursday.
Oh,
it's Thursday.
Yes. Thirsty Thursday gonna be in the locker room.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yes.
So I just want you to give everybody like a little background on yourself, like travel ball. You can talk about literally anything. Doesn't have to be just softball. Just give us like a rundown on you.
Yeah.
21 years of life, almost 22 in June.
Yeah. Yep. Like Abby said, I'm from Vegas, Henderson, Nevada. Born and raised there. Been playing softball since I was about 3 or 4. Played in Vegas on a bunch of travel teams and rec ball teams for about, I don't even know, maybe like since I was 10 or 11.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started getting recruited when I was about 13. I remember going on my first like visit / camp, and they offered me when I was literally in like 6th grade.
Which is crazy.
It was Dixie State.
Which is crazy. But now it's Utah Tech.
Yeah, it's Utah Tech. So that's when I first started. I was like, okay, maybe I got something going. I don't know. And then I played lacrosse too. I played flag football. I played a lot of different sports. And
flag football was bad for you.
Yeah, that was a bad experience. But I remember sitting on the couch with my parents in like 7th grade. And they're like, okay, we can play lacrosse and softball and stay in Vegas and play on a travel team here. Or you can play softball, stop lacrosse, and go to California. And I was like, go to California?
Yeah, you gotta get in California.
But, I mean, if I didn't make that decision with my family that day, I don't think I would have been here, honestly.
Genuinely.
And, like, it was the best decision that my family and I could have ever made.
That's so great.
We traveled to California every weekend. I left after school on Fridays to go to Marty's hitting lessons. They were the worst thing ever. I would literally be sweating, my palms would be sweating, and I'd be like, what question is he gonna ask that I don't know the answer to? But him spitting at me.
Oh my gosh, but CA all day.
Yeah, CA all day. Some of our teammates now that are Kona Angels.
A lot of our teammates.
Yeah, I mean like half our team is Kona Angels, so.
Oh my gosh.
It's cool to see them on our team, because I've been playing with them in years past, so.
Yeah.
I was playing for Kona Angels for about 7 years, and then committed to Oregon when I was 14. To actually coach White staff. And then Coach Lombardi, I don't know if you know this story. Coach Lombardi came to PGF. This is right after I'd been cleared from my ACL, which I had torn.
From flag football.
From flag football, which is why it's a bad thing. And she was at my game. This was her first game she would watch me play, and I literally hit a home run. One bounce to her.
Wow.
Yeah. And then from there it was like,
if that's not fate, I don't know what is.
She's like, yeah, I want you to be a duck. I was like, well, I still want to be that.
You were like, well, I would hope so. I'm coming. So
that's kind of a little background.
I love that.
Yeah, I guess I gave more of a softball background.
No, that's fine. No, that's so great. We'll shout out Chuck and Stacy, since I mean, God, they're the best.
The amount of times I would nap in the car while my parents were driving. Like,
that was essential.
Late practice, it would be like 4 a.m. and I'd be like literally, because I'm short, I could literally lay across the whole backseat with my blanket and pillow. So no, I would not be where I am without them.
Yeah, love them.
Yeah.
You want to give a brother a shout out too while you're on here?
Too, you know? He played softball. He played baseball, and I wanted to be better than him. So
valid. Hey.
That's why I played. Thank you, Ryan. Shout out Ryan.
Fair enough.
But he's a smart dude. Honestly, like I'm so blessed to have his brother.
Yeah, there's some great photos of Paige out there like playing baseball, or what camp was it? The Angels camp or something? What is the picture of you at like the you're on the TV?
Oh, it was like a
for the broadcast. Yes.
Pitch and run competition. I did some crazy competitions when I was younger, and I'm literally like running around second base. They all make fun of me for it now.
Because she's tiny. If I could insert a video clip, I would show you this video of little Paige, and she's like this, and I can see the thing. She's like this, and I can see Chuck's in the video too, right? Yes.
It's an iconic video. It's like pitch it and run, MLB, like, yeah. Abby could probably find the link.
Oh, I'll find it. I'll put like the link in like the bio or something.
It's very funny.
which is a little bit too official for me, but I'll find it.
Yeah. No, I love my parents. Like
They're the
seriously.
best. They're always there.
They're
Chuck's
always at our games. Chuck's
every time I
always
hear "Go Ducks," I know Chuck's starting it. I know he's
He's
starting
always at the
it.
Bob. I'm like, who's
I always
the
look out and I'm
Bob?
like, "Oh, there goes
Yeah,
Chuck."
they're all like, Chuck's in the Bob again. I'm like, oh, great.
Here he goes.
And my last name and my number is on his back. So
Yes.
it's very obvious.
Everyone
like,
knows.
whose dad that is. Like, it's my dad.
He could just be a super fan. You're famous enough. Somebody could be just
Yeah,
a
but
Paige
it's
fan.
Chuck. Like, you know it's my dad. Like, he's proud. He's proud of it. So, no, he's funny in the Bob. I swear.
I love him in the Bob. Every time I look out there, I'm like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah, and then our parents, like, they go to the game, but before they're having their fun at the McMiffins
It's bad.
or whatever.
It's
so
bad.
You just never know what kind of
Out of
fun
any
is
of the
showing
parents,
up.
the whole parent
Yes.
group,
Oh my
bad,
gosh.
so bad. They would give me us recaps after the game, and I'm like, I don't want to hear about this. Keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear about it. Thank you though. But I want to dive in a little bit. I keep getting like glimpses of it. It's like shining in my eyes in the corner. You should bring her over. Paige got one of the most prestigious awards that you can receive as a baseball or a softball player. Paige Zanicki was the 2024, correct?
Yeah.
Golden Glove shortstop.
Shortstop, yep.
Like, how freaking cool is that? Like, literally the coolest, and it couldn't have happened, and this is going to get really cheesy for a second, but this couldn't have been awarded to, like, a better player. Like, you work your ass off on and off the field. You are so freaking smart, and you are just, like, a genuine person, and, like, this is so reflective of, like, who you are, and I'm so proud of you, and, like, so glad that you were able to receive this award, because it's literally the coolest thing ever. And shout out Stacy's girlfriend Peyton, because now I know 2 Golden Gloves, which is crazy. I know 1, but I know 2, which is amazing. But Paige actually was walking in with this into our apartment, and the box is a little big for her, and she knocked over the cups on our soda cart. She walks in, smack, and she was like, "Oh, hey everybody." I was like, "Oh, Paige is here." And there's cups tumbling on the floor. Thank God they're plastic. But yeah, I mean, obviously, like, you received this because you're a badass shortstop, but I want you to talk about the experience of going on the football field for the Ohio State game. Because I would have been freaking out. Freaking out. I would have been bright red from embarrassment, like shaking.
I was already freaking out about what I was going to wear to the game. I was like,
she was here the night before, don't worry.
There's going to be like 65,000?
It was a sold out crowd. Yeah. Completely sold out. Standing room gone.
One of the biggest games in like college.
Odds in history.
And they're like, yep, this is the game that we want you to go on. I was like, okay, yeah. So fit was like the most important thing at first.
Yes.
And then I got that down. I was like, okay, look cute.
Not too bad.
Felt pretty solid there. And then when I got there, like when I'm literally on the field about to go up,
yeah,
my palms were sweating. I would have been like shaking.
Yes.
Because I just like didn't know what to do. Like it's like they're like, yeah, you're just gonna walk.
You're not like speaking. You're just standing there.
Yeah, I'm not even holding it. Like they're like, it's gonna be on a stand. And you're just gonna walk up to the stand and like kind of pose by it, smile with it. I'm like was ready to like just walk with it.
Yeah, hold it, because then at least this is the center of attention and not you. Yes.
I'm like, one free hand is like fine, like wave.
Wave.
I have 2 hands. Like, do I hit him with the one leg?
You're like this, double wave.
But then I like made it. I found you guys in the stands.
And then that
honestly made it so much better. Like we have the best seats, honestly.
Yeah.
For football, like
yeah, we do.
Get front row, like that corner right there. So like I knew exactly where they were, and that's kind of where I looked at. Right
yeah.
away. And it made it a lot easier just with all the people. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I honestly think I blacked out.
At least it was like a good game, because if we were losing and you had to go out there, that would have been brutal. If we're getting absolutely destroyed and everyone's like pissed off and you walk on the field and you're like, yeah, they're booing you off the field. They're like, just go.
Such a good moment, and then, like the game's just awful.
Yeah, oh God, thank God we won. No, that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, I probably blacked out and just.
Rightfully so.
But the pictures were cute, and like
yeah,
the family was there, like they were.
That's the coolest thing.
There, you guys were all there to see it. Mm-hmm. Like honestly, wouldn't have been able to do this without my team. Like our whole team, like helped get this whole award.
Yeah.
Like it's not just mine; it's like everybody's.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that. Like it was so awesome to share that moment with you guys specifically and my family.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to do that without
you
guys. So.
This was like the first like really big award, and you got co-defensive player of the year. I put quotes around co because that's a controversy. But
Shout out Taylor Bill though. I'll give you a little.
fair enough. Fair enough. But I think that it's like really cool because like this is I feel like this sparked everything that's been happening this year because like we threw the gold party and like obviously it was a new team which was different because there was like 10 people 10 people gone that you won with this and um it's just like the next generation getting to see you get this cool award and now like every week we've had weekly awards which is so freaking cool.
Celebrate each other.
Yes,
so fun.
to be able to celebrate each other. We are big on celebrating. We did a gold party for Paige. Did you even know that we were doing that? Like, I'm sure you were suspicious walking up.
Yeah, like we need to interview like you at shortstop, but then they put like a chair at shortstop and they faced it like the complete opposite direction of where the Yamanaka room was. And like everybody just disappeared. Like, practice was over and everybody
we took off and we left our stuff everywhere.
That's usually not the case. Like usually we all clean up. And
Yeah.
all that. And I was like, okay, like whatever. And Greg's just like buying time, and I was like, okay. And then Coach Barr's like, well, you have to do another interview upstairs with this like Joey something, the one that she always does her.
Yes.
And so I was like, okay. So I like walking up, I'm like, bro, they're all in there. Like I know they're for sure in there. But like honestly, I did not expect like Coach Martin her
full gold.
Like I don't know what to expect in the
The
room.
full gold was crazy.
Like gold glasses, gold balloons, like
everything.
Everything was like amazing.
Yeah.
And it's cool, like we said, to celebrate like each person on the team for what they're able to do. Like when we can do that and really be bonding to each other, it's just like so special.
Yeah.
So it feels good. Like
it does.
And it makes like
it's very rewarding.
Yeah, like feel rewarding, and so I'm excited to see like who the next one is gonna be.
Right, because it literally is every week. It was 3 weeks in a row. We had Big Ten Freshman of the Week.
Yep.
And then we had Katie pitcher, and then we had co-pitcher of the week because I think Lindsay's gotten it twice.
Yeah.
And then Katie got NFCA.
Yeah.
So
we've only played like 6 weeks.
Yeah, we're going into our 7th week this weekend. Yeah, Bracy and Lindsay were like co-players of the week for NFCA or something. But like every week we've had an award, which is like I feel like unheard of for anybody. Like
party like every.
Yes, for every.
We threw one for Lindsay's what was it?
300. Yeah, 300th career strikeout. We did like a little thing here at Franklin.
Yeah.
And had like balloons and got her a cake and stuff.
So
and
like our team would not be complete without Abby. Like the way she celebrates birthdays and just each person in general. Like
I love celebrating.
So fun. Like I'm always excited waiting for that text. Like we're about to be celebrating someone's birthday or something.
Yes.
Because I'm like, that means cake's involved.
Cake is involved always. Cake is always involved. It's so great. And we did the 100th party yesterday. 100 stolen bases. That was crazy. I was shocked. I was not expecting one for them to be doing anything, but 100 cookies is crazy. 100 cookies from Crumble.
Did a lot of stuff. Like there was balloons and like
there was the pictures. Yes.
I was like, oh, this is nice. So then our next goal is gonna be 200.
Which
we can do 200. We're at 100 right now.
Yeah, flat.
And we still have like half the season left.
We're like basically halfway.
Yeah. I think it's a good goal because we're gonna have to increase like everything.
Yeah.
If we want more
everything.
Like, we're gonna have to get on base more. We're gonna have more walks. We're gonna have more hits. We're gonna have to pick more things. So I think like overall it's a good thing to like strive for.
For sure.
Because like we love that 100 still.
Yeah.
So
to celebrate 200 would be crazy.
It'll be so fun.
But when we do our Jane Carnival, maybe we can celebrate 200. Yeah. The full carnival.
The record's what, like
194. By UW. So I said I said 195.
Yeah, 195 is perfect. Even if we hit 195,
yeah,
I would be happy.
Yeah, because then we set a new record, which is great.
That's
exactly. But enough about you. Gosh.
You get this thing wet. This off, by the way. Honestly, I didn't know this about.
It's kind of sick. It's a real glove.
I'm playing my last game with this. What do you guys think? Comment below.
I think you should. You were gonna be in Oklahoma winning a natty, and Paige is gonna be using.
I honestly didn't know it came off. I thought it was like not bendable. Like it actually is a real.
I would have assumed it was a trophy.
Yeah, but this thing is like heavy as heck, But
and she keeps it in the box, and it's in her closet. It's very nice.
My dad's trying to get it from me. He literally has a spot in his sports kit.
Duh.
Did you know this?
I didn't know that.
Like cleaned and swept all ready for this to come.
How
And I just
exciting.
haven't
He's
given
so
it to him
proud
yet.
of you.
I'm
Oh,
just like,
I love
okay,
that.
yeah.
You should keep it here. I would also keep it here until I went home
Yeah,
personally.
you know.
Even just as a reminder
So
in
what
your
looks like this.
cardboard box
In my
that's just
closet.
sitting in your closet.
Maybe. Well, I need to keep the cardboard box. How am I gonna get this bad boy home?
Carry it onto a plane.
Oh yeah, here's my.
Everyone look at my
Oh,
golden
sit down.
glove. That's your carry-on.
My carry-on.
That's it.
Yeah. No.
That's it. It's just her.
No.
But I want to talk a little bit about like big softball news, like kind of wrap it up with all of that stuff. Like we're ranked number 8 right now, top 10, which is great. There's some big movement in like the rankings in general.
Yeah.
Right now, I know that Ohio State just got ranked, and they also for the Big Ten power rankings got ranked 3rd after they swept Nebraska or they took the series.
They took the series to Nebraska.
Yeah, for sure.
Shot from Jordy Ball.
Uh-huh.
They got big bats. They seem like overall like
Yeah.
doing pretty well in their whole season.
And I'm naive to a lot of like not huge names in softball. Like obviously like I watch a lot of softball, but like I'm not one to just turn on like a random game. I want to watch like the big games.
Yeah.
And so like I didn't know Ohio State was doing well, which like I was shocked when they were like Ohio State beat Nebraska and now they're getting pushed into the rankings and all those things, which is great for the Big Ten because we need all of that exposure. Exactly, but SEC, some big movement. I know that who did Florida just beat?
Oh my god, they just played Texas.
You're right.
But
yes,
Texas
yes.
took
The
two.
series and Florida took Monday's game because we were watching that on the bus. And then UCLA took the series from Indiana. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was Indiana.
Yeah, they didn't play anybody like super.
No.
big.
But like Oklahoma is like going back and forth from the one spot, which is shocking considering I think they're still undefeated.
They just
So I don't know why
Arkansas,
they're going back and forth.
North Carolina. And those are two both really good
Huge
teams.
teams.
Like SEC's stacked.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll be interested to see what the standings are at the end of that because you got Texas is in SEC. Right?
Texas is in the SEC. I would assume they're playing at like the end of the year.
Texas, Florida,
Tennessee, Georgia.
Like, those are all like
Georgia,
like,
South Carolina, like
Series,
Ole Miss has one of the best pitchers in the country. Like
I did hear about that. I know
she has like a .7 ERA or something like that, which is ridiculous.
The pack's really just gone downhill.
I know.
It's honestly,
well, it being gone.
But like even the pack teams, like they're not doing like
insanely
good. Besides like
it's all this movement, and then so many people entered the portal. Like it literally just like diminished all the pack teams.
It's so crazy now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's literally just like us and UCLA who are like thriving. Everyone else is just Arizona's doing well. U of A is doing well, but like ASU's not doing well.
Went down. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I did not see that.
Florida State.
Oh, interesting. Yesterday. Yeah. I saw the game was on in coach's office.
RPI.
Yeah, RPI.
Florida State to keep winning. So, no, it's exciting. I feel like
it's a good year.
It's good, and it's also good to not like get so caught up in the rankings. I think like our team does best when we just like
100%
what we do, and I think we're like doing that. And I think it's almost just like a reward when we get ranked higher. Yeah. But like people always are gonna say stuff and
I know
doubt you, like they don't think we're gonna host and all that stuff.
We're doubted. We've been doubted all 4 years. Yeah. Like I really have never seen a program like more doubted, which is shocking. Yeah. Like
I love it though.
Had like high winning seasons every year. Last year was like up and down, but we still like beat big teams, did all that. But
we're like one of the ones. I just saw that Oregon post. It said that we're like top 5 and top 10 RPI wins or something.
As we should be.
We have the most like wins against the top 50 RPI wins. So
which doesn't shock me.
Which is like important. Like you need RPI like wins.
Huge. It's huge.
So I don't know. It's interesting, but I mean, if we can host a regional,
that'd be sick.
If we can host a super regional, even
sick. But even if we go anywhere, like I'm not worried about going anywhere. No. Like it would just fuel our fire if we didn't host, and
we got good all cylinders. I feel
exactly.
And even the culture, just like
it's our team is so close, and it's like really is so great. It's so peaceful.
Leaving and like refreshing, I guess would be the word. Like going to practice and just being around everybody
and being friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Like there's nobody that I'm like, ooh, like I couldn't hang out with them or couldn't go to dinner with them. Like I could do anything with
Yeah.
anybody and I would have no issue.
No, I love it.
No issue.
I have a question for you. I don't know if I'm allowed to put this
Come
on
on,
you.
hit me with it.
All right, so like, how do you feel about being a senior? Like, what has been like your train of thought? Like, what have you been going through, thinking about as we come up to like almost our last few series at
Yeah.
home? I don't know.
Literally, like in the weight room this morning, it was really weird because I was counting to 20 on the like long lever or whatever. And I was like, this is 20 less seconds I have here. That's going through my head as I'm counting. And I was like, wow, that was 20 seconds less that I have here, which, like, putting it in that perspective is weird.
Yeah.
But I swear to you, because I looked at Taylor and I was like, looking at her, and she was like, why are you looking at me? And that was going through my head, was like, this was 20 seconds left than
so
less than
though.
I had 20 seconds ago
Yeah.
that year. But I guess it's like bittersweet, and it also is so odd. Like, I don't know. It's weird, like applying to nursing schools and doing all that stuff. It feels so weird that I'm gonna be coming back next year to watch games because I'll be back 100%.
We'll be back together.
I'll be back.
We'll be back.
But like coming back and not playing is gonna be so weird. I'm gonna miss the structure of life. Like as much as yes, it's a pain to get up in the morning and to have 4-hour practices and to do all those things. Like yes, it's a pain, but it's gonna be so nice to have. It's so nice having a structure. I wake up every day and I know exactly how my day is gonna lay out because of the timeline.
And I think that's like the scary thing.
Yes.
Like we're in our 20s.
And we also don't even know.
Like a lot of us don't know what we're gonna be doing in the next couple months, where we're gonna live, what
Getting
we're
a
gonna do,
job, like
what our job is. Like it's all just like a very like unknown.
it's weird.
And so it made me think about it. That's why I had to ask you, because I know I had been feeling it. I was like, man, like.
And it's been like kind of sad. Like
It's
there's things that have been hitting me, and I'm like, wow, like I'm done with this or this or.
That's why it like almost feels like for us seniors, like you
Yeah.
almost make the most of it.
And you're done with school, which I would be like being set into a spiral right now
Yeah.
mentally, because I'd be like, oh my God, I'm done with college.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
That's also so I had just finished my human phys major.
Mhm.
I've taken a lot of summer classes, you know that.
Yeah.
So I was able to graduate early. So this whole spring term, I'm gonna be just a softball player. And I
Pro athlete, baby.
Yeah, pro athlete. Yesterday was my first day with no like school or anything.
Yeah.
Like, granted, like we are on spring break, so it's gonna feel more weird when like it really is when everybody's
When we're doing school.
But I was like, what am I gonna do? Like I literally started like cleaning my closet, like folding stuff like extra nice, and
Doing
like,
random stuff because you have the time.
I like changed my wallet. I was like, oh, I don't want to use this wallet anymore. I'm like literally don't know what to do.
But Paige a couple weeks ago would not be doing anything but school.
Yeah. So
like was
I
so
only
consumed.
know, like doing school, going to open labs that they're late at night, and literally like grinding in school so much that I'm exhausted. Like, I literally almost wanted to.
Yeah, you were gonna change to my major.
Change majors my junior year because I was exhausted trying to be a softball player, like the best in that, but also the best student. Like
yeah,
I was struggling.
And human phys is
and that's something that it's hard. Like when you go to college, like definitely pick a major that.
Yeah, and like obviously it's all worth it because you did it, and like
worth it. Now looking back,
yes, you did it. Like you're like that's what I always say, because there's sometimes where I'm like, wow, I wish I was a GSS major because I be seeing the classes they're taking, but then it's also like I have one more term of science classes, and then I graduate with a bachelor's in science.
Yeah.
Like
it's so
I
rewarding.
was able to, my major is not as crazy as yours, but like was able to balance a science major with softball, which is so big, and I minored. So like,
and those science majors are so hard.
They're so hard.
Labs, and those labs are about.
You can't miss those.
They're about 2 hours long, sometimes 3 hours long. To fit a 3-hour lab in a day when you have softball practice
and you only have like a 4-hour break between that stuff.
It's really difficult, and the amount of stuff you have to make up. Like it's just hard. But
then like your off days are consumed with makeup stuff because that's all you have.
Exactly. And so it was worth it. Like
Yeah.
I completely am so glad that I did not drop out of my major last year.
And you did it.
Those moments like made me stronger and made
For
me
sure.
like a better student, a better person. So I'm really like grateful for those experiences.
Yeah.
Granted, like would I have wished I had a little bit more time sometimes? Yes. But I know I'm like really prepared now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
especially going into life. Like
and I'm gonna take these next couple months to relax and chill and find new hobbies, which I think is gonna be fun.
It'll be so fun.
Yes.
That'll be so nice.
Yeah. I already was talking to my professor, he's a high school
Oh my gosh.
He's a high school coach, and he was like, well, I was like, if you need help or anything, like I have
Oh,
practice in the morning now, so if
I
you
love
need like the
that.
high school practice, like I got nothing to do and I'll
Oh,
help. So
I love
I
it.
think it'll be fun. Like
Yeah.
I just gotta
It'll
like
be good for you.
get like a good schedule going
It'll be good for you.
before I'm
Make
just
your own
doing nothing
structure.
and start just frantically going through my closet. That's literally what happened last night. I was like, yep, I'm gonna go
I
through
would do the
this,
same
this,
thing.
this. I'm bored. Okay,
I would do the
and
same
this.
thing.
Yeah.
It would be so bad.
No, it's fun.
I remembered now that you said, "Oh, can I ask you a question?" Of course you can. But I remembered, I forgot about the random question that I was going to ask you. I told her that I had a question for her via Stacy that
Oh
she
gosh.
told me in the truck yesterday, and I giggled and I was like, I'm totally asking Paige that in the podcast tomorrow. So she told me she told me that you had a conversation. I don't know who was in the conversation, but that you have an intuition before you dive that you're going to dive, and I want you to elaborate on your intuition, because is it like psychic, you know exactly where the ball's going, or you're just like, I'm feeling a dive coming on, like what does that consist of?
So hard to put to words. But I'll be on the field. Like this weekend, the one that I had
That's
to
what she
dive
said you were talking
forward.
about. Yes.
Like I had to dive forward. Before like that pitch, like that batter, I was like, like I have a feeling like this ball, like, and granted, yes, it could be because of their swing paths and stuff, but like this is like deep down. Like it's not like I'm looking so much into like their swing or analyzing. Like I'm about to have like a diving play here, and I feel it. Like I literally feel it in every part of my body. So I have like a feeling. Maybe that's why I can make the plays that I'm able to make the plays. But like I get like a weird feeling, and
Uh-huh.
it's pretty accurate. Like I wouldn't say it's like
I
every
mean, you
time.
made a diving catch.
I mean, it's not like every time, but
Yeah.
like it's happened before. Like I know for sure, and I think that's why I like said it out loud
Uh-huh.
because I'm like, am I going crazy? Like I feel like I'm almost predicting the future.
You heard it here first. Paige Sinicki is a fortune teller, and she can tell, she'll read your tarot cards, and she will tell you what's going to happen in the near future, because she told me that in the truck, and I said I have to ask her about that, because there's no, like, I understand what you're saying, because there's sometimes where I'll be hitting, like I was hitting at lab yesterday, and I do the exact same thing, and it's not like visualization, like, oh, if she pitches it here, I'm gonna hit it here. Like it literally just is like, ooh, I have a good feeling about this pitch, and like I'm gonna hit it hard.
It's like a feeling.
Yes, it just.
And I don't know.
I think it's because we're all crazy.
Yeah. She's probably been doing it for too
We're
long.
just crazy and old, and
also been doing it for a lot of years.
We need to get out.
17 years, so maybe that's why I'm getting these feelings of like
Fair enough
to dive. I don't know. Crazy. That's so funny that Stacey heard about it. Mind you, I say some crazy stuff too.
Oh yeah, Paige has a whole notes page. Shout out to Hannah Delgado. That is stupid things that Paige has said.
Yeah.
I won't even like amaze you with the things that she said, because they're absolutely bonkers.
Book smart. Sometimes
she's a genius.
I don't think before I say, and not in like bad way. Like,
no, it's not. No.
It's just like, did you like one of them? I didn't know what HIPAA was. Like I was like,
mind you, she wants to go in the medical field, so she didn't know what HIPAA was.
Yes. So then it was like I was like, who's HIPAA? And so that's just like
that was to me. That was I was in that conversation.
So, like, it's funny. So maybe when I just don't think before I say. That's just true.
She's also exhausted, so
yeah. But maybe I'll like decline the list a little bit now that I have no like school or anything.
Yeah, maybe.
Like
or maybe it'll get worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you'll be relaxed
brain cells
in school.
I use all my brain cells in school, so I feel like that's why those
fair
brain
enough
cells are just like I don't know.
Yeah, which is fair. Okay, last question before we get into who's coming on next week. Very random, but I keep reaching for my Dutch drink. I want to know what your go-to Dutch order is.
So I got a lot of different ones. I don't have a go-to.
Okay.
I'm feeling coffee. It could either be the hazelnut truffle mocha.
Oh, interesting. Wow, that was intricate. Yeah,
that one's pretty good. If I like, it's more of like a warmer day. Like a blended drink. If I just want like a coffee, I like the camp in or camp out. I can't remember.
Something like that. Yeah.
Cold brew.
Okay.
Pretty simple. I'm like Remington with the Rebels. Like, give me a surprise.
You like a surprise?
With a little lime, hand blended, like that.
Which is so funny because I can't do surprise. I'm terrified they're gonna put banana in it. I'm terrified they're gonna put coconut.
I'll say no coconut.
You're no coconut with Rem. Fair enough.
I didn't even think about banana. That'd be pretty gross.
There's banana and almond syrup that they put in Rebels. Like, that freaks me out.
Okay, see,
That freaks me out.
but they don't ever go to
I don't
that,
feel like they
that
would,
no.
but I can imagine like them doing a drink and then it having like banana flavor behind it. And as I'm an ice girl,
Yeah.
that would freak
Is
me
that
out.
Rebel right there?
It is hyperchrome. It's like passion fruit, pomegranate, and
I do
peach
like,
or something like that. I don't know. Something that's on the menu,
I've
but
definitely been more like Starbucks lately.
okay.
I actually was about to go to Starbucks before this, and I was gonna ask if you
Oh.
want anything, but then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna
I
go.
owe Lindsay 2 more Dutch drinks because last night I finished my jar of banana peppers and I asked her, I said that what would it take for you to take a sip of this juice? And she was like, nothing, I'm not doing it. And I said, how about 2 free Dutch drinks? And she was
Oh
like,
my god.
And then I was like, 3 Dutch drinks. And I said, any size, anything you want. And she said, okay, fine. She took a sip. I thought she was gonna vomit. I was drinking it. I love banana peppers, and so it's like pickle juice. I can drink pickle juice and like not be miserable. But like I took a sip and I was like, okay, it's like really vinegary, but I wasn't too worried about it. I didn't expect her to like need to vomit. She was like gagging over the sink. I said, go in your bathroom, Lindsay. She stands over the trash can. I said, go in your bathroom. Do not vomit out here.
Lindsay.
But anywho,
She gets her 2 free Dutch drinks.
2 more. She already has one. She got one this morning.
Honestly, I feel like
Cause like she gets the same thing every single time we go to Dutch. Stacy will go back and forth between a Rebel and then an Annihilator coffee.
yeah.
But Lindsay is a Golden Eagle blended. And if she's tired, extra shots.
Yes. I'm
But
honestly like getting a little tired of Dutch and Starbucks.
okay.
I think because
I like Black Rock.
I think I need to like try a different
I
place.
like Black Rock. Well, now you have time.
Like I can't. There's nothing wrong with them. Like,
Yeah.
I still love them.
Just like
I'm just like they're right next to our apartment, so it's like literally
walking
like,
distance.
one of the other days,
Speaking of, the corn dog truck is down there today. Just so you know.
Oh my god.
Every Thursday.
Is it really?
Yep.
Where is it? Like just
right next to Dutch.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I don't know. I definitely need to try Black Rock or something.
I like Black Rock.
I'm like a big coffee person, so I'll go to like all the coffee shops around Eugene. Love it. Like the best thing to do.
Yeah.
But I do want like to try like a little faster like coffee place. Like,
yeah.
Like a Dutch.
I like Black Rock because
Human Being.
I haven't been there, but I know that there's a couple of them.
We should try it. And do
I'll be there.
Is it mukbang?
Yeah, mukbang.
Mukbang.
Yeah, I need to hit like all the videos because I want to do that.
So
like
after this podcast, we're gonna
do a mukbang. Mukbang. I actually don't know how it's pronounced. So
mukbang on
coffees
and black.
I think we should just get like coffee from everywhere.
Every coffee.
I'm so down. I love that. I'm here for it.
Okay, we're doing that. That's the next video. Boom.
I'm here for it. I guess we'll have to bring Lindsay and Stacey into it because they're kind of coffee connoisseurs.
Really good with that. I don't think anybody else is doing it, but
no, because I can't think of anybody else who's like a coffee connoisseur.
It's really just
it's you three and then because we're old. It's because we're old. It's because we're old. But I mean, this has been a blast. I could talk to you for freaking hours.
I think we could have like a 3-hour podcast.
No, like actually though, could literally talk to you for hours. But I already told you who's coming this week. I've been doing guess the person who's coming. But do you want to give her like can't tell them their name, give them some hints, nothing too specific.
Nothing too specific.
I mean, like don't give them her number.
Okay.
Hit her.
Can I say like age or like
I don't see why not.
Okay. We got a youngin coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Per se a freshman coming back
on
the podcast.
Yes.
Not coming back, coming to the podcast. Hasn't been on yet. Big bat.
Big bat.
Big bat, not big back, big bat. Let's just make that clear. I think that's all I gotta say. I don't want to give too much info.
No. And I feel like that's a perfect hint.
A lot of energy. Good energy.
Good energy. She'll be a blast.
Yeah, that's all I can give you guys.
Yeah. So. But anywho, we'll wrap it up. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Paige, for coming on. It was an absolute blast. I've been like having to twist her arm to get her on here. She's been too busy because of freaking school. But she's done with school now, so don't worry. She'll be back for our coffee mukbang, whatever you want to call it. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you next week.